Okay. Adam and Eve misunderstood and overlooked. One of the oldest stories that nobody understands exist in different examples in many cultures. But one of the more popular examples is the story of Adam and Eve in the beginning of Scripture. It is one of the most important and unfortunate overlooked cliches. Adam and Eve were warned or advised not to eat from the tree of knowledge. Now, why is knowledge a precautionary, or why is knowledge to be protected from? Because knowledge will fail premature individuals by being a danger to others or themselves. What this means in our lives is family and teachers force us to eat the fruit of knowledge from a young age. Once you are pushed into all kinds of knowledge, you will become careless and even unaware of your actions. Now, wisdom is a humility that knows enough to know when you are wrong. It is the opposite of not knowing enough about something to think you are right. So, your knowledge is all the conclusions you make in the universe that you think is right. Knowledge is simply like a story. Stories are the most dangerous things in the world because it keeps you knowing one thing, and stories can be one of the most important ways to understand one thing entirely different by seeing the similarities. Most people argue over stories or beliefs, but anybody can know many stories and compare them. Only a few people know many stories and have the wisdom to see the similarities. To see the similarities is understanding something called metaphor. The most important thing in a story is understanding the similarities. It is not to compare or argue about them. So the point is to be careful what conclusions you make in this lifetime. If only you knew enough to know when you are wrong, you would have complete opposite conclusions.